Last time on Riverdale, the long-awaited memorial service for Jason Blossom was held at Thornhill Manor over the weekend. The memorial was fairly drama-free, thanks to local troublemaker Alice Cooper being away on a spa retreat. Betty Cooper and Jughead Jones continued their investigation of Jason's murder. Betty discovered Jason was dealing drugs and selling his belongings before his death. And thanks to an accidental encounter with Jason's grandmother, Nana Rose, we also learned that Jason and Polly were engaged. Due to toxic mother Alice Cooper being away for the spa retreat, Betty was able to talk with her father, Hal Cooper. We learned that long ago, the Cooper and Blossom family were partners in the notorious business of selling and trading maple syrup. The Blossoms betrayed the Coopers, and in doing so began a generations-long blood feud. Did Hal murder Jason in retribution for past maple syrup-related crimes? Who knows? In another part of town, Archie Andrews gets his life back on track. Now that Miss Grundy is gone and likely committing crimes in a different school district, Archie can focus once again on his regular extracurriculars, music and/or football. Go Bulldogs.
Oh.
Welcome, viewers, to Riverdale and Back Again, the unofficial companion podcast for the fantastic show Riverdale. I am Velvet, and this is Rosal.
Hi.
And today we're covering episode 6 of season 1. Our episode begins in Betty's room. Jughead narrates, "Fear, the most basic, most human emotion." The scene takes place in the past. The room is dark, and a young Betty is saying that she's scared. Young Polly sits beside her and comforts her before turning on her nightlight. The scene transitions to present time while the camera stays fixed on Betty's nightlight, which is in the shape of a creepy baby.
Yes.
Present-day Betty is sitting on her bed when Alice walks in carrying a laundry basket. Alice Cooper is back.
Yeah, let's go.
Woo!
Also, this laundry basket, I do want to comment on it. It's like a little weird wicker basket.
It is a wicker basket.
Yeah, and it's like so small. I cannot imagine like it actually holding any semblance of laundry in it.
Yeah.
She pulls out 3 shirts for Betty.
Yeah, they do
that's
small
like
loads of laundry in this house.
Yeah, literally half that was wicker basket. Is crazy.
So Betty tells Alice that she invited Jughead over for breakfast, and Alice just says, It then cuts to the 3 of them at the table. Alice prepared a full breakfast, and Jughead is fully locked in. I think he's eating pancakes.
He's eating pancakes, yeah.
Alice is stirring her cup of tea right before stirring the pot. She asks Jughead, "I suppose we have you to thank for Betty's ongoing obsession with this Jason Blossom ghoulishness." And Betty cuts in to say that it was actually her idea, but, you know, Alice, of all people, should not be saying this, right?
True.
I mean, Alice encouraged her to join her journalism place.
Yes.
And Alice also has been heavily involved in the Jason Blossom ghoulishness.
But not my daughter.
Not my daughter.
Not my daughter.
So a little hypocritical.
After that, though, Alice, she's like, "Oh, relax, Betty. I'm just making conversation."
She like giggles.
Yeah.
Relax, Betty. So Betty signals Jughead. I think she like knocks twice or something.
Yeah, and she like raises her eyebrows. Also.
Yeah, she gives him like a look. And he kind of nods and asks where the bathroom is. Betty like gets up to show him where it is because she knows Alice would never allow that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Alice is like, "No, I'll show him." And she says, "Follow me, Jughead." so sharp. Oh my God. And once they're gone, Betty opens Alice's purse, takes out her checkbook, and starts snapping some photos.
With the flash on.
With the flash
and it's
on.
Going, ching, Ching, ching.
It is making
Like
noise.
every
I
single
know
one.
Alice can hear that.
I know.
There's
The
no way.
loudest thing.
Just wanted to mention that Alice in this scene is wearing a lilac colored shirt, and the color looks really good on her.
It does.
And she's snatched as heck.
Oh yeah, she's wearing this little tiny belt.
I know.
Like...
Tiny waist.
Oh my gosh.
Jughead continues to narrate while we see Archie at his house, digging through a box. Jughead says about fear, sometimes it grows up with you. And at this moment, Archie finds an old werewolf Halloween mask, and there's like a jump scare noise, but it's really not very scary.
Not at all.
He just kind of like found it. It wasn't like, it didn't like pop out at him like, ah.
Yeah. Well, it was in like a drawer with all like childhood toy stuff. It was like a retro cars and plushies.
That's just the noise it made. It was like swing. Like, oh my God. And Jughead continues, or it curls up inside of you, tightens around your gut. And Archie then finds an old guitar strap in the box. Now he's standing in front of the mirror with his guitar, and the scene changes to him in the same position, but on the stage of Riverdale High's auditorium.
I do have a question.
Yes.
How would Archie find an old guitar strap if
I
he
don't
just
know.
started playing guitar?
I don't know whose old guitar strap was that.
Because it was like childhood toys in there.
Yeah,
it
it
looked
was
like
all vintage old stuff.
So unless it was like all his dad's toys that he keeps in his room.
Yeah, I figured it might have been his dad's old guitar strap.
But then, yeah, that's what I thought too. But then it's like he just started.
Yeah, you've never needed a guitar strap before now.
Or has he played guitar? I don't know.
Maybe the guitar he pawned off. The guitar strap he had was with that one.
Oh, maybe.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. You're right.
Jughead continues to say that every fall, Riverdale High hosts a variety show. What is this? RuPaul's Drag Race?
And it's also the 75th annual
variety show of Riverdale High School.
Yes, just like the Jubilee.
So 75 years. Apparently everything in Riverdale
happened that year.
75 years ago. Everything started at the same time.
Exactly.
Archie is trying out for the variety show with an original song called I'll Try. Reggie, who's in the audience, shouts, "Try harder. Maybe try not sucking so much." And let's just be reminded that Archie just passed up varsity football leader or whatever it's called.
Oh, true.
To give it to Reggie.
Yeah. And Reggie was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. Archie gave up his spot for Reggie, and Reggie is bullying him.
Instantly. Oh my God, that is true.
Maybe try not sucking so much. Oh my God. That's so funny though. I was cracking up. Also, why are the football bros there watching the tryouts anyways? Like, are they going to perform something? Did they just come to bully Archie? Like,
well, we know football isn't practicing because Archie's free.
True.
But really, what are they doing there?
You don't have anything better to do than make fun of people doing variety show stuff? Like, nothing else? Anyway, after Reggie says that, Archie imagines them all wearing that weird werewolf mask he found in the box earlier.
Yeah.
And then he squints his eyes real hard. And they all look normal again. And you can see Archie's hands are trembling and he can't seem to start his performance. Veronica, who's in the audience, says, "Oh my God, what's happening?" And cue freaking Josie of the Pussycats. She leans in behind Veronica and she like has this evil smirk on her face and she just says, "He's choking." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, she has this like super satisfied mean smile on. It's evil.
It is, truly. She's getting her life out of Archie failing.
Yeah, she's a hater. And it's just, why? Like, what did Archie ever do to you?
True.
Anyway, Kevin, who is the director of the variety show, of course, is putting pressure on Archie to get on with it. And Archie apologizes and runs off stage.
Yeah.
So, Josie.
No, for real though. It's just literally like, it's the thing of Reggie's things were really funny.
Yeah.
like, it was funny bullying.
At least it was funny.
Yeah. And then Josie is just like getting her life out of him failing.
Yeah.
And
She looks happy that he's having a panic attack, basically.
yeah.
Like, girl.
It's so bad.
It's just mean.
It is. Also the audience. I was looking at like the audience for like what the other acts could be or whatever. And there is a flute player.
I saw the flute player.
There is a ribbon twirler.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
I saw the flute.
Yeah. I think they're on like the right side, but the ribbon people are on the left side.
Oh.
And those are the only other acts I could find on that.
Well, spoiler alert. It doesn't matter.
Potentially there was other.
We never got to see it. So it cuts to Archie talking to Valerie in the hallway about what just happened. She says it was just stage fright.
Yeah. Oh, Archie has his guitar on the floor.
He does.
And like in front of him in the middle of this like high traffic hallway.
Yes, he's also tripping people for sure.
Well, no, someone will step on it. Like I'm just
true.
I'm scared for that guitar. Like
for the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reckless.
It is reckless. Archie, that's your last guitar. You gave the other one away to buy Miss Grundy a cello bow. Be careful.
So she could play 3 notes.
Oh my God. And never to be seen again. Wow. Archie says he needs support on stage and asks Val to sing with him for the variety show. He declines because she's headlining the variety show with the Pussycats, and basically Josie would not allow that.
Yes. When Val was talking, it was have you met Josie?
Oh, yeah. So it's acknowledged in the show that Josie sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is a control freak.
Yeah, at least a control freak. At worst, sucks.
The
scene cuts over to Betty, now zooming in on the photos she took of Alice's checkbook. One of the checks reads, The Sisters of Quiet Mercy. What's that?
What is that? For $1,500.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
For $1,500.
The Sisters of
Is
Quiet.
It per week? Per month?
We'll never know.
Certainly not per year. So Jughead searches it on the Sleuthster web browser. Very hard to say that word. And discovers that the Sisters of Quiet Mercy is a group home for troubled youths. It sounds like a religion-based reform school, essentially. Jughead kind of reads their description, and Betty just says, "Poor Polly." Now we head over to Jughead, Betty, Archie, and Valerie sitting at a lunch table.
Yes.
Betty and Jughead are having a side conversation about going to see Polly. Archie cuts in asking like what they're talking about and if there's anything he can help with. And Jughead says, "What we're attempting here is a stealth operation. If we go in with the whole Scooby Gang, forget it. We're compromised." So Jughead doesn't think Archie can be stealthy, and he's right to think that.
Well, he did just catch him and Miss Grundy in front of a window.
True. Jughead did catch, full view of the door.
So he's just like,
not you, Archie.
Yeah.
Not you. Betty asks, Archie, don't you have practice for the variety show anyways? And Archie looks at Val with like the puppy dog eyes, and he says, "No, I don't." Then, of course, Veronica pops in and says he actually does, quote, "thanks to a certain Veronica ex machina." So we're going on a little side tangent here. For those of you who might not know, "do ex machina" is a Latin phrase, and it dates back to ancient Greece. It means out of the machine, and basically during a theater production, the characters would face an impossible problem, then an actor playing God would be lowered from the machine to solve said problem. So Veronica is indeed calling herself God.
And she is right.
Veronica convinced Kevin to reserve a spot in the variety show for Archie. And Archie thanks her, but says he doesn't think he can get on stage alone. And of course, Veronica offers to sing with him.
I do want to say, when Veronica said that she got Archie a spot, Kevin is disappointed.
Oh,
Or
yes.
Kevin is conflicted because he's like, oh, even though it compromises my artistic integrity.
Yes. Kevin's upset.
So Kevin's going through it right now.
Betty is like, Veronica, I didn't know you could sing. And Veronica says, like a nightingale. So humble. At this point, mind you, Veronica chose to sit in between Val and Archie. And you can see a hint of annoyance from Val, especially when Archie looks Veronica in the eye and gives her a big fat smile. We're going to the food analyzing station right now.
Yeah. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Food alert.
Cheryl has not been stepping off the brakes, calling Betty fat this whole season. And by whole season, I mean the 6 episodes that have happened so far.
Yes.
So at the lunch table is the first time all the characters are actually eating food.
Yes.
We've seen lunches before. The cupcakes have not been eaten. Nope. Pizza has not been eaten. And I think the first time, Betty did not eat her salad. But this time, food is eaten. We got Jughead eating ranch tortilla chips. And that is
Off-brand.
Off-brand ranch tortilla chips. And that is it. Veronica has a singular coffee.
As always.
No cupcakes.
No cupcakes.
Kevin actually has a normal lunch and has a slice of pizza and a fruit drink of some sort.
Smoothie drink.
Yeah, fruit smoothie drink. Yeah. It's like those health ones, basically. And then Val, we see eat some fries.
She does.
And she has a water. Archie has orange juice.
Orange juice. He does.
And fries also.
Weird combo.
I don't know what the main thing is. But Betty, they do not show her plate whatsoever.
Yeah.
The one potential time Archie's whole entire football
shoulders
blocks her whole plate.
Yes.
And so we don't even know if Betty has food.
So we cannot confirm nor deny that Betty has too much on her plate.
This has been the Betty Food Watch.
Yes. Until next time.
But it's true. Yeah. So from the scene, Cheryl bullied Betty so hard that Betty just does not have food. It's an empty tray for all we know at this point.
For all we know.
She doesn't even eat. She actually doesn't even eat anything this scene.
No, she doesn't eat at all.
So
yeah,
we will see in the future.
Yeah, we'll have to keep
what
an eye
transpires.
On it. Yeah.
Imagine if she never eats again.
I know. Poor Betty. She deserves to eat.
She does.
Yeah. But no.
I just hope she has a pizza because Kevin has a pizza this time.
Yeah.
You know,
pizza looks kind of good too.
It does.
Now we head over to the music room where the Pussycats are rehearsing. Josie abruptly stops singing to yell at Val for singing with Josie during the bridge. Val quickly corrects her and says it's supposed to be sung by 2 voices. Mel cuts in and says, "What's up with you today, Josie? Get her. Get her, Mel."
True.
Josie snaps back at Mel, and then Valerie tries to calm Josie down by saying, relax. This is just like a fun school show. It's not showtime at the Apollo or whatever. And Josie basically says no matter where you perform, you should always give 150%. So Val and Mel share a look, and Josie says, "I'm sorry. Did you want to say something to me, Valerie?" And Val basically says she doesn't have to put up with this kind of treatment from Archie. Josie apparently was completely unaware that Val and Archie were working together somehow. Josie says she needs to choose between the Pussycats and Archie, so Val quits the Pussycats. Deserved. Okay, but Josie. We're back at Josie.
We are back at Josie.
So when Val quits, Val takes her little pussycat ears off, and Josie gets her hand in Val's face and does like a dramatic wave goodbye.
Yeah, she sticks her chin out also, at her.
Yeah, she sticks her chin out and then does like a open close goodbye motion with her hand right in Val's face. And then Val, leaves, and Josie looks stunned that Val left, and it's like, why are you stunned?
Yeah. Oh, Josie also says, "Don't let the door hit you on your way out."
Why did they
Also,
couldn't even give her like a unique line or
not
anything?
even a unique line. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as she leaves, Josie's like, "Oh no, we lost our songwriter."
You just
and
did
it's
that.
like literally you. I would quit too with that.
I
like,
would quit too, for
it's
sure.
crazy. Oh my god, Josie, man. She was your whole band.
We're not fans.
We are not fans.
Not of Josie.
But the Pussycats.
The Pussycats, sure. Yes.
Are great.
Yes. Anything else for that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
It was
think
a pretty
that's it.
short scene.
It was a pretty short scene. It was just so infuriating. It's just the face, man. Like, it
was rage bait.
It was rage
Yeah.
bait.
Oh, just for no reason to mention, but they were practicing a song, an original song that,
Yes.
Val wrote at this moment when Val quit.
Yes.
Just so you know.
That she wrote where two people were supposed to sing on the bridge.
She wrote herself in to sing on the bridge, and Josie said no.
No. It's only me. Only I can sing.
None of you matter.
Yeah.
Just me.
Even though Val is literally carrying them.
She's the one who wrote the song. Like, she should be able to sing the bridge or whatever.
Oh, but it's crazy too. I did talk about this before. It's crazy because once again, Val is the songwriter, and Josie is like putting these like limitations on Val of like, oh, like you can't try out something cool.
Yeah.
At all. Like every song could only be me singing, and every single bridge is only me singing. Like, which is gonna make, as Mr. Castillo's, repetitive and what did he say? Repetitive and childish. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so like Josie is holding Val back,
and by doing so holding the Pussycats back.
Yeah.
So she's hurting herself here. Josie.
Tisk
tisk. Now we head over to Andrew's construction, where Hermione just began working. He's telling Fred that his books suck, and he only has enough money in the bank to pay for 3 more weeks of wages. Oh no. He basically tells her that firing anyone is off the table because last time he fired someone, it went really bad. And I assume he means Jughead's dad. Right? That's the only piece of information we have gotten, is that he did fire Jughead's dad at some point.
Yeah, that is the only info. But the thing is too, it was like, oh, it didn't go good, but he like fired him for stealing.
Yeah, like what do you mean it didn't go good?
Yeah, like he had to fire him.
Did the other were the other employees mad, or did he just mean like it didn't go well, as in Jughead's dad like went off the rails?
Yeah. Oh, maybe he
that's
does
what
mean
he
that.
means. Like,
Yeah.
On a personal level, it didn't go well.
Because it's like he had to fire, if it is his dad. He did have to fire him because he was stealing.
He was stealing from your
and
from
he's
the
like,
company.
oh, I feel so bad.
I know.
To fire someone for a reason to fire someone.
It's a legitimate reason, yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Fred goes on to explain that he's trying to win the new construction bid for the old drive-in theater lot, and he's planning on pleading his case to the mayor because he knows the mayor is working with the buyer. Little does Fred know that Hermione and her husband are the buyers. Awkward. He asks if Hermione would come with him to this meeting with the mayor. Hermione says yes and suggests having the meeting at her home. And she says, it's nicer. No offense. And she kind of like giggles and then like taps his chest with her hand, like the palm of her hand.
As one does.
So yeah, at this point they're standing right in front of each other, and her hand is now on Fred's chest. She looks at her hand on his chest and her face is shocked. And it's like, you put it there. No one else put it there. She keeps her hand on his chest despite the shock of it all. Fred grabs her hand, and then it cuts to Veronica walking towards Andrew's construction through the parking lot or something. She's holding this little potted plant. It's maybe a thank you gift for Fred or a congratulations on the new job to Hermione. I don't know what she was doing there.
Yeah. Could be for either one.
Yeah. It's for the story, but they tried. But of course, as Veronica is walking up to the office trailer thing, she sees her mom and Fred making out right in front of the window. Oh my God. Like father, like son.
Truly.
The blinds fully open. It is broad day.
Broad day.
Yeah.
Also, this window is an actual normal size window versus it being that weird little skinny door window.
Yes, it's a full window. They knew they were next to it. They could have stepped back 2 feet and she wouldn't have seen it.
Nope. But they had to.
Had to be done.
Her hand was glued to his chest.
Glued. There was no other way.
There's no other way.
Kissing was the only way her hand could get unstuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. We then head over to Archie's house. Archie is strumming his guitar in his room when his dad walks in. Fred says he bought tickets to the variety show. I think he said for himself and all of his workers.
Yes, the whole crew.
That's crazy. But he says that he'll be attending the show with Hermione. Like with Hermione, you know.
Oh.
Fred wants to know how Archie feels about it since, you know, whatever, it might be hard for Archie to see him with someone else now, you know, because his parents are separated.
Mm-hmm.
But Archie's really nice about it. He says, "You're good. Mom's good. I'm good." So not like super convincing, but Fred's fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Archie says he's happy for Fred if it makes him happy. And you know, fantastic communication skills here in this household.
Yes.
Unlike the next household we go to. We're in the town hall, like the mayor's office. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Josie is telling her mom, Mayor McCoy, that Val quit the Pussycats. Josie says that Val is irreplaceable. And I feel like if Josie said or acted like Val was irreplaceable, Val may not have quit.
True.
You know.
I mean, it's like, why don't you express your feelings when she's actually there?
Or just like treat her nicely?
Yeah.
A little nicer.
Like, if you know she's irreplaceable, why are you not like kind of sucking up to her?
Yeah, like it's okay to have squabbles or whatever, but like at least be respectful.
Josie like bullied her to quit.
Yeah,
like,
no, Josie's a bully.
She did rage bait her. Like literally rage baited her to quit.
She did. There was no like Josie, you could have had a normal conversation.
Yeah.
And Josie decided not to.
And it was caused by Josie.
It was caused.
Because she got mad about the...
Everything was fine.
Yeah, everything was fine.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So Josie says that Val is irreplaceable. And Mayor McCoy says, "No, Josie, you're irreplaceable."
Which is a lie.
Which is a lie. And then she says, "Everyone else is disposable." Wow.
Wow.
Kind of mean. Mayor McCoy encourages Josie to find a new singer and try out a new sound. Apparently, Josie's dad, Miles, will be attending their performance, and she doesn't want Josie to disappoint her dad.
Yeah, and her dad does not like pop music.
Her dad does not like pop music at all. And Josie only
plays pop music.
This whole family sucks, honestly. But we do get a great line here from Mayor McCoy. She says, "Find yourself a new cat. Someone skinny and beautiful, but not more skinny and beautiful than you." So I think they're trying to show us that Josie is mean because she's stressed, because her parents suck. And I get it, but I don't care. I could forgive everything because of that if it weren't for her being
so mean to Val the scene before.
Val, but also Archie.
Yeah.
Like, why were you...
Oh, she was instantly against Archie. I get her being mad once again about Archie the second time.
Archie the second time, yes.
Yeah, because it's like, why do you want us to play your songs? Like, you just started.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the first time, he was like 2 words in, and then she was like, "Let me stop you."
Yeah, no.
It was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I know that it's like, it's the parents on Josie, but
yeah, we get it. But like,
it's like, come on, Josie, at the same time.
Well, for me, it's so mean to revel in someone having stage fright. Like, that's so mean. And Archie has done nothing wrong.
Yeah. And also, too, like, Archie failing isn't going to do anything better for the Pussycats.
No, like, not at all.
Like, so is she seeing Archie as a rival?
That's what we were talking about is, like, does Josie see Archie as competition? And if so, why? Because Archie does not do pop.
Yeah. No, yeah. They do two completely different style. I mean, like, because Archie's doing like the singer-songwriter.
Yeah, he's doing kind of like
guitar
indie,
music.
like
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Josie's just doing pop.
Yeah, they're in separate categories.
Much to the disapproval of her dad.
Oh, yes.
But,
to Miles' dismay.
But it's like, there's no way if they both existed on a thing, there would not be a crossover of listeners.
No.
I do not feel like.
And if there was a crossover, it's not taking away from either or.
Yeah.
It's just they're separate genres.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You're
It's like
taking up
two different genres.
spaces.
But then, okay, if she has all this much pressure to like perform and do well, wouldn't she, like, once again, why is she treating Val so bad?
Yes.
Like, wouldn't she want Val to be at her best to write the best songs so that they could get famous?
Exactly. Like, hey guys, my dad's in town. You know, can we really put the work in and make this a really cool performance?
And write one non-pop song.
What? Just one.
And just trick them.
Just trick them.
Like, honestly, she could have just done a non-pop song one time in her life.
Yeah. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
And Val would have been on board. They would have been happy to help Josie because unlike Josie, Val and Mel are nice people.
And they're supportive.
They care about Josie, and Josie is evil.
Doesn't care about her team.
She doesn't.
No, it sucks. But yeah. Mayor McCoy, the last thing she does say is make sure that the new Pussycat is a woman of color.
Yes.
And don't forget our branding, Josie.
Don't forget our branding.
And then she says, don't disappoint.
She does.
Yes.
She reiterates that.
I think she says it like twice or 2 or 3 times or whatever.
Yes.
But
they're laying it on hard. Like Josie's stressed. Her parents are putting some, but you know whose parents are also putting an immense amount of pressure on them? Betty Cooper. Is Betty mean?
And
no.
Betty treats all her friends great.
Yeah, like
so
gold.
It's literally like,
yeah, Josie. I don't know about you. I don't know.
Like, yeah, Betty has the craziest parent.
Yeah,
Alice Cooper.
You'll see later.
We've already seen it. We've already
witnessed it.
We have already experienced it. And it's just literally like, oh, yeah, you're right. We will see it.
We'll see it today some more, yes.
Yes, but it's just literally like, yeah, Betty turned out so well.
Yeah, Alice Cooper had to be shipped out of town just so Jason's memorial service would happen.
Could happen.
I don't know, Josie. Your mom seems kind of okay compared to that, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, also too, though, Mayor McCoy is talking about that if Josie disappoints her dad, the dad's going to take it out on the mayor.
Yes.
Also.
Yes. So everyone sucks.
So everyone's getting bullied by Josie's dad.
Yes. It all starts.
It all stems from him.
Miles.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So now we head over to the Pembroke where a worried looking Veronica is waiting for her mother to come home. Veronica is in front of a roaring fireplace. Isn't it summer? That's all I could think about.
Oh, true. Yeah. I mean, it has to be the hot months, definitely.
Yeah. Where were we? Maybe it's nighttime at this point. Well, I don't know. It still seemed weird.
Actually, it does rain this episode later on.
Maybe it's going into fall.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe they only have like 3 weeks of summer.
Yeah, like us.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hermione gets home and Veronica confronts her about kissing Fred. Veronica is understandably confused about where her parents stand, and she's worried her parents are going to separate. Hermione basically says she doesn't know what's going to come from all this.
Yeah. And she also said, we've never kissed before.
Until now.
Okay, but that also is a big fat lie.
It is.
Yeah, because the movie date that they had like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Or whatever, they did say that they kissed during a movie.
Yeah, when they were like teenagers.
When they were teenagers.
Which is pre-marriage.
So I know it's a different time, but
she did lie.
It is a lie.
She said we haven't even kissed before, but they have. So she's a liar.
And Hermione said she would never lie. So
she did. She did just tell Veronica that.
Yeah.
I would never lie to you, mija, or whatever.
Yeah. I get it that it's a different time, but
it's a lie.
I do want to just point out that it is a lie.
It is. You know, we're here to lay out the facts and judge everyone.
Exactly.
So now we head over to the student lounge at Riverdale High, where Archie and Val are practicing a song together. And I'm sorry, but that would be super annoying if you were trying to relax in the student lounge. They were singing at full volume, Rosal. Full volume.
Full volume.
There were other people in that lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to have a conversation.
They do not care about air pollution. I mean, what is it? Sound pollution?
Sound pollution, yeah. And the song, we only get a snippet of it, but it's how's it go?
I don't even remember.
I've got you and you've got me.
Oh yeah.
And I've got you and you've got me.
Yes. Droning.
Like yeah.
Droning on. Everyone in that student lounge waiting for it to stop.
Yeah. Yes. And it does. Because Veronica walks in and sees Archie and Val singing together and looking into each other's eyes lovingly.
Oh.
Veronica is obviously pissed, and Archie tells her that Val quit the Pussycats. So now Val can sing with Archie. Veronica asks, and what does that make me? Backup? And dumb Archie says, well, you were just doing this as a favor to me, right? Oh my God, Archie.
I'm so annoyed of Archie for that one.
That was so bad.
Because like, okay, I would have gotten it if like Veronica was like slightly hesitant about like joining.
Yeah.
But she literally got him at the lunch table. She like broke the rules, got him a spot, and offered to sing with him.
Yeah. It wasn't like a, hey, if you have no one else, I can maybe make some room in my schedule. It was like
she was like, hey, like, I'm going to sing with you.
Yeah, she fully committed.
Yeah.
And saved his ass.
Truly.
And
then just literally the next second goes and replaces her with Val.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's no one's fault except for Archie's.
Except for Archie. No, it's true. Like, this line is actually like, Archie's dumb a lot of the time, but this is actually Archie being awful.
Yeah, this
like,
was
for real.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Like, yeah, it's so mean to say.
Yeah, well, you were just doing this as a favor to me, right? Like, Archie.
Come on.
Oh.
After we defended you.
I know. I'm never doing that again. We get a great line here from Veronica. She says, you are unbelievable, Archie. You literally have zero loyalty, you Ginger Judas. So Val this entire time is just sitting awkwardly on the couch, by the way. Archie asks what's wrong to Veronica, and she tells him that she saw his father kiss her mother. Oh my God. Val immediately gets up to leave. But Archie tries to de-escalate. Yeah. It fails.
Well, he holds Val captive too, because Val's like, let me get out of here. And then Archie's like, no, stay here.
I don't know. Like, why did he even do that?
I don't know. Like, Val
has nothing to do with her.
I know. It had nothing to do with her. Oh, gosh.
So Archie tells Veronica that it seemed like Hermione and Fred were both really into each other when his dad talked to him about it. And Veronica doesn't care because both of their parents are married to other people. Archie mentions that his parents are separated and my dad's what, Archie? He's like, well, isn't he like incarcerated? Oh my God.
That's crazy.
To be fair, your partner being in jail is not an excuse to cheat on them. So I get where Veronica's coming from.
Yeah.
But why is she mad at Archie?
Oh, no, I get it, though. I think it's literally like I don't think she was going to come in and have this conversation. It was literally like her getting replaced just like skyrocketed into this.
It was the catalyst.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like maybe she's I just thought about this, but maybe she's mad on behalf of her potted plant having to witness that.
You know what? Right in front of my potted plant.
I know, truly. The first 7 minutes of his life, and that's what he had to witness.
Yeah.
Adultery.
I know, adultery, yeah. I can't.
If Alice was there, she would not have let that happen.
I'm sorry to interrupt your adultery, Fred.
She tried to warn him.
She did try.
Yeah.
She tried to put a stop to it.
She's like, what about the kids? And you know what? Alice is right.
Think of the children. So Archie backtracks and starts apologizing. He asks if she wants to go somewhere and talk about it. And in a final terrible attempt to smooth things over, he offers Veronica her part back. No, Archie, no.
This is so awkward for Val.
It was so awkward. Val like gives him a look like, excuse me. And Veronica says, oh, don't do me any favors, Archie. Like, oh.
It's so bad.
Ooh, Archie.
I know. This was not a good Archie scene.
The secondhand like embarrassment or whatever is so strong in this scene for me.
But he was actually kind of evil this scene. Like actually
he was just really stupid.
I know, but usually it's like dumb. I don't know. It's like
it was not just dumb. It was a different level of dumb.
Exactly.
I think
weaponized
dumbness. I think what they're trying to do, and it didn't really read that well, but there were subtle hints this episode that Veronica and Val were kind of fighting over Archie.
Yeah.
But both of them are like nice, so they didn't fight with each other really. But there was like some subtle, like Val didn't look super happy that Veronica, offered to sing with him. And then, Val quit the Pussycats and Veronica, is now mad that she's getting replaced by Val. It's like a back and forth thing.
Yeah.
They didn't really like touch on it too much though.
No.
But I think it was supposed to be there.
I think they're like going opposites kind of a thing. Or like, they're kind of competing against each other.
Yeah.
But then it's just Archie was like, it was a dumb assumption he made. That makes it worse.
Yeah, because he just asked.
He read into the lines of something that didn't exist.
Yes.
Like usually he gets the info and then he's like, well, I think this is the right choice. And then he's like, well, I made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
But this one was him making an assumption of something that wasn't actually said.
Yes.
And that's why it's aggravating.
He did not even talk to Veronica.
Yeah.
When Josie came back, there was no conversation. He just...
And there was no proof that like Veronica, like it goes once again. Veronica was pretty excited to actually play with him.
Yeah, she seemed happy.
Like it wasn't like, oh, I'm just doing this for you.
No, she seemed excited and she got him the part. So Archie,
kind of owes her in a way.
Yeah.
Not kind of owes her, but like, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'll do whatever you want kind of at that point.
But it's also awkward. Again, everyone should have just talked. But it's also kind of awkward for Archie with Val. Not that I'm defending him. I'm not. But like, imagine you asked Val to sing with you and she said, no, I can't because I'm in the Pussycats. And then, whatever happened with Veronica. But then Val quits her band to sing with you. So it's like, well.
It's an awkward spot.
It's an awkward spot for Archie. But again, should have just talked to everyone.
But I'm sure Veronica would have been fine if he did talk to her, but he like caught them in the act of playing music together.
Yeah, no, it was a bad look for sure.
Yeah.
They could have collaborated and like wrote a song together, but that wouldn't have been fun. That wouldn't have been Riverdale. So Veronica storms off right into the music room. You can hear her angry high heel stomps. Josie and Mel are hanging up posters when they hear Veronica's thundering, angry high heel stomping coming straight for them.
I do want to mention, okay, this is crazy, but they're putting up posters in the music room.
Yeah, they are.
They're right. They're like 2 feet away from each other.
The posters are 6 inches away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's actually better. Yeah, they're like 6 inches away. One's putting it on a beam, and the other one's putting it like on the wall.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, how are you gonna miss either? Like, are you gonna
like space them out?
People are gonna miss it. Yeah. So you need to have 2 right next to each other.
It was for the cinema.
It was. Well, they had to have them on the same side.
Yes.
But it was just funny of like, why?
They could have done something else. I didn't even notice that because I was fixated on Veronica's thundering footsteps.
Thunder.
The stomping was crazy.
That's such a good way to
click,
describe
clack,
it, though.
Click, clack, you know.
Truly.
Anyway, so Josie and Mel turn around like they're about to get murdered, and Veronica yells at them that their hunt for the new pussycat is over. Josie smiles. We then immediately cut to Josie, Mel, and Veronica slow motion walking down the school hallway to this weird, sexy, powerful song. How does it go? You tell me. I forget how it goes.
I don't remember how it goes. Yeah.
It was a weird one though.
Yeah. It's just the shut up. Like,
that one's
got stuck
so
in my head.
Funny.
Yeah. These ones did not get stuck in my head. But...
Shut up.
Such a weird song, man. Oh gosh.
So everyone, meaning like one guy doing like that weird hand to his mouth.
Oh yeah, it's like,
ooh. Yeah. Anyway, everyone is oogling at them, and Veronica is donning her new pussycat ears.
Yes, but we need to remind you that the Pussycats are struggling.
Yes, no one likes them.
No
apparently.
one likes them.
They're unknown artists,
exactly.
Underdogs. Yeah.
But the whole school turned around.
Yes, gobsmacked. Yes, and Archie and Val see them and they're both just like stunned. Val looks sad, kind of, that her pussycats are on someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And Archie he's just dumb. I don't know.
Yeah, and then Veronica and Josie look at each other and they're like laughing and having a good time.
Yes. So the
friends
pussycats
are miserable.
Are happy. Yes. Because so Josie got back at Val and Veronica got back at Archie.
Yes.
Now we get to the real meat of this episode, the actual good plot. This next scene, I just love it. The cinema.
It's so good.
It's amazing. So the entire screen is a shot of the side of a bus.
Yes.
The bus.
Do you have the bus name?
No, what's the bus name?
The bus name is Peregrine Bus Line.
Peregrine?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
Like a falcon. The bus whirs away and reveals Betty and Jughead awkwardly standing at the bus stop. And we get this like crazy zoom in on their faces. Betty looks like she's already crying. And then the camera turns and we see that they have arrived at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy home for troubled youths. The full government title.
True.
The building is imposing, mostly stone and brick. There's a few creepy statues in the front, and Jughead says, "Hey, don't judge a home for troubled youths by its facade, right?" Betty replies by pulling her ponytail tighter. I love that scene.
It's so
just
good.
So funny. Like when the bus moves and it's just, they look so awkward.
It's just them standing in the middle of the screen. Yeah. So I don't think we really had them like a character just kind of like stand in the middle.
No, it's so funny. So now they're inside. They're at the receptionist's desk. Betty says she's here to see her sister Polly and hands over her ID card. Jughead is not allowed to come with Betty. I assume because he's not family.
Yeah.
So the receptionist lady, who after looking at the subtitles, they just call her Nun.
Oh.
I thought nuns wore the outfit, but I guess they don't have to.
Yeah. Well,
because it said nun.
This part's kind of weird.
Yeah.
With her. Because like, okay, so she's a receptionist.
Yeah. Who are you?
But then, okay, a nun does come in as like
with the full nun outfit.
Yeah, full nun outfit as Betty's giving like the little card.
Yes.
But then in the next scene, the receptionist has a second job.
Yes. So the nun / receptionist walks Betty down the hallway and says, "Polly's room is right this way. Though right now it's silent reflection time, and she usually spends that time in the Garden of Deliverance." I don't know why I love that line so much.
It's so good. It's so much info overload.
Yeah, it is.
Kinda.
Then maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Quiet reflection time.
It's yes.
Oh, it's
Quiet
so good.
reflection time
Garden of Deliverance.
in the Garden of Deliverance. Betty takes a peek into Polly's room before being shown to the garden. The room looks akin to like a room in a mental health hospital. It's fine.
Yeah.
She got a bed, a desk, a couple things.
Just looks kind of drab.
Yeah, it's just a drab, but it's fine.
Also, the glass to see through is kind of like a porthole. It's like a circle, but it's huge. Actually, kind of.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
I just thought it was weird.
Well, it looked like a peephole, but when Betty looked through it, you could see like her whole face.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird, yeah. And now Betty is walking up to said Garden of Deliverance, and it's the smallest ring-a-dink garden I've ever seen.
Truly, though.
And the grounds of this place is huge, and this garden has about 4 rose bushes
that are fenced off.
They're fenced off by these like skinny, crappy little fence. Like you could get them at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of the plants looked artificial to me. Like the leaves, not the rose bushes, but like they had like the trellis and stuff.
Oh.
It all looked plastic to me.
I didn't even pay attention. I was just stunned by how weird this garden looked.
It was really strange because it's just like a field, an open field with like trees and then just this crappy little garden.
Yeah. The problem is for this scene when it starts, it's like the camera is like a bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could literally see everything that's on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you see the field and around it is just like forest.
There's a whole forest
where anyone could walk.
Yes.
And enjoy nature with trees and flowers. But then there's this special garden in the middle.
The Garden of Deliverance.
Which has like, so it has like an archway.
A really shitty one.
Yeah. That is gated. Like the gates follow the archway. And then it like goes out into a statue that is in the middle.
Yes.
Right. And then around the statue are 4 bushes.
Yes.
Are rose bushes?
Rose bushes.
Yes, that are gated.
They are fenced off.
Yes. There
separately.
You go. And then there are 2 benches.
Yes.
In between 2 of the rose bushes.
Yes. It's very small and very awkward.
And a waste of space.
It is a waste of space.
Like they could have had like a full, I don't know. It's just like when you like, if you think of a garden, you think of like just a ton of roses and they just like, they could only afford 4 rose bushes.
If you're going to call it something like the Garden of Deliverance, deliver, girl. Just deliver. It is just not giving.
No, it looks so rinky-dink. Like,
it
honestly.
Is rinky-dink. Yeah, it is. It's very like a rose garden from Wish.
Yeah. Oh, the problem is because of this, you could like, they have this archway for some reason, but you could literally just walk around it.
Yes, it's unnecessary.
Also,
it's the garden, quote unquote garden, is open on the other side.
On like
right where
3
like
of the other sides.
On 3 of the others, yes.
So it's just
there's no reason.
There's no reason for like the archway to exist. Also,
it's a crime against rose gardens everywhere.
Truly,
and I feel bad for Polly because she's in there looking at the roses.
It's all she has.
So Betty sees Polly. Betty sees Polly in the Garden of Deliverance and runs up to her.
She goes through the archway.
She does go through the archway. She takes the long route.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy this little garden.
Yeah. I do want to say that the camera changes after the bird's eye view shot.
Yes.
It goes down and then it does give the illusion that it's like a garden. And it's like,
if they could have just done that,
we wouldn't have known. Oh, it seems fine. But that upshot of everything just, it ruined everything.
Super ugly. Okay. You know what it reminds me of is like the dog cages. It's just imagine like a big plot of land and it's just like one of those little fences that you hammer in. Little circle to keep a dog in.
True.
You know what I mean?
It gives that, yeah.
It's all it is. Anyway, So the receptionist / nun lady leaves, and we get a very touching moment of Betty and Polly finally reuniting. Polly says, "You found us." Betty looks down and sees that Polly is pregnant. What?
Whoa.
Betty is super happy for Polly, and Polly basically explains that their parents lied about her, the self-harm story, and they actually locked her in here because they couldn't control her. That's what she
Oh.
said. Yeah, but she said it had nothing to do with drugs or alcohol or anything like that. She said that their parents hated that she and Jason were dating, and of course the Blossoms also hated it. Apparently, Jason's parents forced him to break up with her, but when she found out she was pregnant and told Jason about it, he was super happy and decided that they were going to run away and start their family somewhere away from their parents. Did you have anything before we get to the flashback?
No, I don't think so.
The only other thing I could think of is Polly did mention to Betty that Alice and Hal said that Betty did not want to come to see her.
True.
But Polly said she knew that they were lying.
Yeah.
So the parents,
The parents are playing
we
games.
love Alice, but she kind of sucks sometimes.
Sometimes, I guess.
We still love her. So then Polly recounts her version of events on July 4th, and we get a little flashback. She says she woke up that morning, packed a bag, and started to leave the house. Her and Jason planned to meet at the other side of Sweetwater River, but when Polly got downstairs, she was basically ambushed by the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. Alice and Hal apparently found out about everything and had her sent away. And we get this crazy scene of Polly screaming and getting torn away by the workers while Alice is standing in the kitchen proudly watching this with her arms crossed. Can you imagine doing that to your kid? They are being dragged out by full-grown men screaming, and you're just like, yeah, that's right.
I'm saving you.
This is what's best. Not you having a nice boyfriend and being happy. No, psychiatric hospital for you.
True.
We still love Alice, though.
It's the only way.
It's the only way. There's no other possible solution to this conundrum. No.
Also, okay, the lady who was sitting there for the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. Yeah. Was that the receptionist?
Yeah. That too. So she's apparently like the head person.
Yeah.
Right. She's doing everything.
She does everything.
Yeah. No. She runs this place.
She's the groundskeeper. She's the receptionist.
Groundskeeper. You're raking.
It's just she's. What are they called then? The people who like to walk people around. Then I don't know.
Oh no. I wasn't making fun of that. I was just like, when you just said groundskeeper, I thought of groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Who just like mows the lawn and stuff.
Yeah. No, I think that is what an actual groundskeeper is. But like, she was doing everything.
She's like the escort or whatever.
Yeah, and took Polly away.
So and had Polly dragged away.
Yeah,
does receptionist stuff. Yeah, she's the backbone of this establishment.
Really,
she knows it. So we're back with Betty and Polly after the flashback, and Polly asks if Betty has heard anything from Jason because, of course, she hasn't spoken with him since getting dragged away. Betty realizes that Hal lied about her knowing about Jason's death too. Uh-oh. As Betty is looking for words to say, Polly starts talking and acting a little erratically. She tells Betty she needs to break her out of here and get to the car her and Jason stashed away on the lost highway off of Route 40, right past the old maple syrup sign. Polly says her and Jason will then make it to the farm, and here Betty stops her and starts telling her about Jason. Polly starts crying and hyperventilating, and just then the headmaster comes up to Betty and says, "Come with me, young lady, now." All right, we're back to the
She literally does every job though.
I know.
I honestly don't remember how important she is, so now I wanted to see like,
yeah,
what else does she do?
What else does she do? She's the main lady.
Yeah. It was just weird because when that nun came out, I was like, oh yeah, that nun will take them around the grounds, you know.
But no.
But no, it was the receptionist. I'm like, she left her post too.
Yeah.
Like,
where was she? Like, where'd she go?
So every time someone comes in, she has to like message for someone to come and take over reception.
I guess so. Yeah.
It just seems very inefficient.
It does.
Yeah.
So we're back with the Pussycat storyline. We head over to the music room where the Pussycats are rehearsing for their performance, which will be a cover of I Feel Love by Donna Summer.
Yeah.
Since Val quit, they can't use the song she wrote.
Yeah, it kind of hovers also too, like over Val's piano.
Oh, yes.
And it like just shows it empty.
A sad little empty piano.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music's going, Josie's singing, and she looks back at Veronica, who is texting. Josie confronts her, and Veronica says something about being stressed. Josie says something like, poor little rich girl, what do you have to be stressed about? And I have a problem with that, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. Because I don't think that Josie is financially struggling at home.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like she has the right to berate Veronica for being rich, which she's right now apparently not.
Yes.
Remember, listeners, a few episodes ago, Hermione gave Mayor McCoy every last penny
of
the lodge money or whatever to invest in this drive-in theater lot or whatever.
Yeah, which they don't have yet even.
So the lodges gave all of their money to the McCoys.
Yes.
Which is Josie. Josie's mom is the mayor.
Yes.
And has all of the lodge's money. And Josie's dad is like a famous jazz musician.
Yes.
So I have a hard time believing that Josie is poor.
Yes. And it's actually Veronica is poor right now.
She doesn't know it, but she is poor, in fact. Veronica starts crashing out about her parents, but stops herself because she knows Josie doesn't care.
She would have went on if it was anyone else.
Yeah, but she looked at Josie.
She's like, oh, it's Josie.
Like, yeah,
Josie doesn't care.
Doesn't care about anyone. Josie, for once, does say something kind of nice to Veronica. I forget what she says, but yeah. She says something nice.
Yeah. Veronica's like, oh, I'm sorry you have daddy issues, but at least your father can be in the same room as you. And then it like hits a chord for Josie.
Yes.
And then Josie's like, oh, I'm sorry about your dad.
Yes. So I guess if you can relate to Josie's daddy issues in some way, that's the only way she'll think of you.
Yeah.
In a nice way.
Yeah. I also want to put a pin in Veronica saying, I'm sorry you have daddy issues.
Yeah, Veronica, yeah.
Calling someone out for daddy issues.
Yeah, don't do that.
I just
Veronica girl, you don't even know.
Pin in it. We will pull that back out at some point, but
yeah, keep that file out.
Okay, so Josie got mad at Veronica for not singing, and then got
You're right.
But was mad at Val for singing.
I didn't even notice.
I know
that's
it's
so
not during
funny.
the bridge, but it's just like
no, that's hilarious.
It's still so funny where it's like, no, now you need to sing. Like, why aren't you singing? But then to Val, it was like, stop
singing. I'm the only singer.
So I just think like it's funny that it goes with the thing with them being opposites this episode, but it was kind of funny.
It was so funny. I didn't even notice.
I'm surprised that Josie's letting her sing though, honestly.
You're right. Like the whole hang up was that Josie was the lead and only singer.
Yeah.
And now she's fine with
Veronica singing.
Everyone singing.
Yeah.
Okay. Josie. I guess it's because Veronica also has daddy issues.
Like, I don't think there's a difference between her singing during the verse and the bridge, honestly. No. It doesn't, I don't think it makes a difference. Like, people are going to be, oh my God, it's the bridge and she's singing.
Oh no. Yeah.
I would never listen to a song and be like that, I feel like.
No. I wouldn't even think about it.
That's what I mean.
You're just enjoying the song.
But it's a big deal to Josie.
Because she sucks.
Yeah.
We then cut to Archie and Val practicing in Archie's garage. And we get to hear Val's singing voice, like clearly. And personally, I like her voice more than Josie's.
Yeah. They sound great together.
They sound fantastic. Yeah. They really do complement each other's voices.
I think they're singing the song I Got You, right? I think.
Yeah. We're getting good lyrics now from that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actual, it's not just I got you and you got me.
Yeah.
No, they're actually good lyrics here. So Archie and Val start harmonizing, and then Archie starts playing this really out of place guitar solo.
I thought it fit. Honestly.
I didn't at all.
Because like people do that on guitar. They just go like, did it like, it's not even a solo. It's just like a chord variation thing.
I wouldn't even know.
And I'm like, I've had like, I feel like people have done that. And it's like, it's fine. I wouldn't stop the music for that personally.
I would have let it play out and see where he was going with it.
Yeah.
But Val did not.
No, I feel like usually when people do that, it's like da 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 da, and then that's it, and then it goes back to the normal chords.
Okay.
Like it's just a little
fun
little finesse thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But maybe Val knew the future and knew he was going to go into a solo.
Yes, I thought he was going to go into a solo. That's what it sounded like to me. But anyway, Val stopped the music.
Shut it down.
Apparently, his guitar variation.
His 1 month guitar playing.
Oh my god. Apparently that wasn't planned with Val, and Val kind of snaps at him about it. He asks her like what's up. She's been in a mood, and she explains that she's taken a big risk by leaving the Pussycats. She reminisces a little bit about when she started off with the Pussycats and she found her voice with them.
Yeah. Okay. Also, what's weird about this backstory is they were working together at Power Records.
Yeah, they were working together at a record store.
But they're struggling.
Yeah, they're struggling.
It did seem like they were like, maybe they just like worked there and weren't actually recording there.
Maybe.
But it's still like they were kind of in.
You were already in.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times the musicians like they're doing that and then they like get in through that.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing or whatever. It's like the interning into the
got their
actual
foot in the
thing.
door.
Yeah. But
also,
it's just
Josie's
like
a nepo baby, like
true.
we discussed.
Oh yeah. Josie is a nepo baby, as we will see.
Yeah.
But also her mom is the mayor.
And her mom's the mayor.
So it's like double whammy.
He's unstoppable.
Yes.
Unfortunately for us.
Val writes these songs.
She writes these songs, and she's a good singer, and she plays the keyboard.
Yes. And does not have famous parents.
And she's not mean.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, also Josie's the one who brought the cat ears.
Oh, yes. Val mentioned, I'll never forget the day Josie walked in with some cheap cat ears from the Halloween store.
Yeah.
Josie bought the cat ears.
Yes. Created the whole image.
But how dare you
look at these ears?
Not allowed.
Not allowed. But she was fine with it in the hallway when they walked down.
She was enjoying it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's not.
It's not okay for Archie specifically.
Yes.
To look.
True.
Unless he's in a crowd. There's rules.
But dare you walk up to someone and talk to them?
So Josie has conflicting rules. Don't sing. Why aren't you singing? Don't look at my cat ears. Look at my cat ears.
Like, if it was a whole branding thing, like,
it doesn't make sense.
They should be everywhere. Yeah. Maybe they just added it in. I don't know. It just like they didn't know that she didn't like the branding until after.
Yeah. They didn't know what to do with Josie, I don't think.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I wish she was a better character.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well.
Yeah. But she did say that they practiced in the stock room. So they probably were they probably worked for the studio, like not as artists, maybe. Yeah. And then they were like practicing there.
Probably.
Also.
Something like that. Yeah.
But it's still like, that's crazy to get into a record studio.
Yeah. You're already in a record studio. Like you're fine.
Yeah. And then now they're just going to high school.
I know, that too.
It's weird. And they just won the Battle of the Bands. And they just performed at the Taste of Riverdale.
And now they're headlining the 75th annual Riverdale High variety show.
And the whole school looked at them as they walked down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
it's hard to believe that they are struggling. Honestly,
I don't think they are.
like they literally have it made for them.
They're
Or
also
Josie
like
has it made for herself.
16. Like
Yeah,
for a 16-year-old band to be doing this well
that
is
well known.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're not struggling. But hey,
What do we know?
there's not much. Now we cut back to Betty. She's in this big waiting room thing at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, and she's trying to call Jughead. She's like, she has her phone up against the window.
It's like the largest window though.
It's huge.
Because it's one of those where like it's like a hinge.
It's like a school window.
So like, I don't know how to explain that. But it like hinges out.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But it's so funny, just the no signal in there.
Yeah, just like she gets no signal and it just makes the noise, you know? Or whatever.
Yeah.
The door loudly opens and in walks Alice Cooper. Alice, she walks in with this angry face and she forces the door closed. She pushes with all of her strength to close that door.
Slams the door open and closed. No door is safe around Alice.
No door. Betty asks what she's doing here, and Alice says, I pay the sisters good money. You think they don't notify me when Polly gets a visitor? Ooh. Alice starts dragging Betty and Jughead out when they all run into Polly. And Polly confronts Alice. Basically, you know, why didn't you tell me about Jason? And why would you keep me in here? All fair points.
Yes.
If they brought Polly in here to keep her away from Jason, Jason's dead, girl.
Yeah.
Let her out. Alice says, honey, it's for your own good. And I'm sorry, Rosal, this is sad and messed up. It's a sad, messed up scene, but the way Polly's actress delivered her next line, she just says, you always say that and it's not true. It just sounds so like sitcom, you know?
Yeah.
But she's getting literally dragged away by these, you know, giant male nurses or whatever they're called, screaming. And I don't know why that line from Polly gets me every time. I don't know.
It's like too casual of a line for what is happening. Like, that's what the problem is.
You always say that and it's not true.
Like, it's not her, it's the line. The line
it's
is
not
crazy.
Oh yeah, Polly is at 100 right now. Yeah. The line is like at a 5. Betty and Jughead look absolutely horrified, and so does Alice. Come on, girl. Poor Polly. That's so traumatizing.
As Polly's getting dragged away, though, the guard who is standing with Alice, Betty, and Jughead, the guard only holds back Jughead,
who is standing there nicely.
Yeah, he's standing there nicely and pushes him against the wall.
Yes.
And as Polly's getting dragged away, there's like a moment in time for Betty to walk up to her and hug her.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, and then she's like, I'm going to get you out of here. I swear to God. I love you, Polly. And then Polly's like, no!
She is. Yeah.
She gets dragged. But I just love that the guards like gave her a moment to...
Okay, she can go hug Polly, but not Jughead.
As she's violently getting dragged away, like the guards are like, okay, wait, okay.
Just fine.
One moment.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, continue.
We're not evil.
Also, too, I don't know if this is like true, but I think those 2 guards are the same guards that took her away initially.
I think so. It looked like the 2 same guards.
Yeah.
They only have 2 guards.
Well, the 3rd guard for Jughead.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The way that 3rd guard was standing.
I just love that the 3rd guard has to push Jughead against the wall. Like,
he's a man.
It's so funny. Oh my God.
All right. So next we head over to Hermione's house where she's hosting the big presentation for Fred. The mayor, Josie's dad, Archie, and Veronica are also in attendance. It's very awkward. So this conversation at the dinner table it's a lot. It's very tense because of one person, mind you. That would be Josie's dad, Miles, the worst of the McCoys. So it starts with Fred making very polite conversation with Josie's dad, Miles. Fred says it must be cool to be a jazz musician or whatever, and Miles says it's an ongoing struggle between artistry and commerce. The mayor quips in, essentially saying that sometimes you need to prioritize financial security over your bliss. So that kind of implies that maybe Miles doesn't always make a lot of money, but I still don't think Josie's struggling financially,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. And Fred also says, oh, it's not always about the big paycheck, also.
Yeah. So Fred's like, yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. Fred isn't really like money motivated. He just wants his workers to have money because he's the boss, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hermione tries to lighten the subject and it fails miserably. She says she's just excited to see Veronica perform with the Pussycats. Miles is immediately mad and questioning Josie.
Yeah, and Jesse's like, oh, yeah. He's hoping this didn't get brought up at all.
I know. Josie explains that Val quit, quote, or should I say, we were Yoko Ono'd, which, of course, you know, if you didn't know, Yoko Ono was blamed for the breakup of the Beatles when she was in a relationship with John Lennon. And I don't really care about it that much to look into it, but it just seems like a woman was getting blamed. You know what I mean?
I don't know too much about it.
Yeah.
So
I think people were upset that the Beatles broke up and found someone to blame. But I know you don't like the Beatles, so
do I hate them? I just didn't look into it.
Yeah,
honestly,
I
think at least what I haven't looked into it, but it just seemed like the Beatles already had tension.
Yeah,
basically, and then
they did.
She was like, just added more to it.
Yeah,
of them splitting already.
It just seemed like John Lennon already wanted out.
Yeah,
and then they just blamed her.
Yeah,
like blame him or none of them because it just happens sometimes. But hey, whatever.
It happens.
It happens. It's fine. Here we go. Miles impersonation time.
Here we go.
So Miles has the deepest voice I've ever heard, but everything he says, it sounds like a really long sigh just with words in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it, so I'm just going to try to impersonate his voice.
Gotta get ready. I know you're all like, the nose.
Not the nose. Not today,
right
nose. So about Val quitting, Miles says, really? That's unfortunate. She was the real deal. Gave your act some much needed integrity.
So good.
I actually do love his voice. It's just I really heard that sigh in every line. So Fred cuts in, also tries to lighten the mood and also fails miserably. He says, as long as the kids are having fun, that's all that matters. And Miles gets or stays serious. And he says, well, it's more than just fun for us, isn't it, Josephine? Archie didn't know that was her full name. Miles says that she was named after Josephine Baker. He looks at Archie, disgusted, and says, you don't even know who that is, do you?
He didn't even give Archie like a chance to respond.
Archie does not know who that is.
Oh, no. He definitely doesn't. But he also did not give him a chance to respond.
No.
Because he was just, at least it seems like he was just stunned that was Josie's real name.
Yeah. Not that it was he wouldn't have known it was named after Josephine Baker. There's a lot of people in the world named Josephine. Also, Archie's full name is Archibald. So he probably didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh, I didn't know that was your full name. That's innocent.
Obviously, Archie didn't know who Josephine Baker is, but
no, and neither did I. I've heard the name before.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look up who she is?
No.
Okay, so she was a Black American who escaped America because of slavery.
Yeah,
and just racial prejudice and stuff. But she escaped to Paris, France. And she became a world famous dancer, singer, actor, civil rights activist, and World War II spy.
Oh, okay, that's where.
I was like,
yeah.
what?
I've seen like the spy videos on YouTube. Yeah.
Like I think I've seen it here and there and stuff, but I
haven't
know
actually
enough
like
to
deep dived. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Hermione here realizes nothing can lighten the mood as long as Miles is here, and just tells Fred to start the presentation.
Yeah. Fred runs off.
He does. He's like, yep.
Let's get to it.
All right. Here we are, folks.
I know. Oh, the moment.
The moment. Alice Cooper is the moment. So we head over to Betty's house, and Betty is in her room talking to her parents about the whole Polly situation. They're, of course, mad at Betty for poking her nose and things and, looking for Polly and stuff. But she says Polly needed to know the truth, and so did she. Hal asks if she found what she was looking for, and she says no. She starts interrogating Hal. She says he hated the Blossoms and Jason got Polly pregnant, which gave him a motive. And I wrote here, should we just act this out? Do you have the transcript here? Starting here? If not, I'll send it to you.
No, send it to me.
So we're going to act this out. Rosal's going to be Hal for this one, and I'm going to be Betty. And it's just easier to act this out. So you get the full picture. All right.
Oh, gosh.
You hate the Blossoms. You hated Jason. And now Polly is pregnant with his baby. That gives you a motive.
A motive? A motive for what?
The night at the drive-in, did you break into Sheriff Keller's house and steal his case files?
What?
You weren't at the drive-in. You weren't with Mom when she put Miss Grundy on trial. Where were you?
Betty, what did you think I did?
Did you kill Jason Blossom? Here we go. We cut to Alice. Her hand is covering her face. She's sobbing, but she wasn't sobbing. She moves her hand away from her face, laughing. Here we go. Him? You think that he killed Jason? Your father? You think he has the stomach for that? I wish he'd kill Jason.
Oh, gosh. Okay, that was so good. Oh, my God.
All right.
That was so good.
You want to do Betty now?
I could. I think that one is actually really good, though.
We'll do it. Just maybe.
Okay.
It'll be better. All right. This time, Rosal will be playing Betty. I'll be playing Hal, and then Alice.
Yes. You hate the Blossoms. You hated Jason, and now Polly is pregnant with his baby? That gives you a motive.
A motive? A motive for what?
The night of the drive. Sorry. Oh, God. The night of the drive-in, did you break into Sheriff Keller's house and steal his case files?
What?
You weren't at the drive-in. You weren't with Mom when she put Miss Grundy on trial. Where were you?
Betty, what do you think I did?
Did you kill Jason Blossom?
Now I'm Alice here.
Oh,
do you want to try Alice?
I don't think I could. The first one was so good. I just don't think I could do that. Him? You think he killed Jason? Is that fine? I just can't do the like.
Yeah, she goes high. She goes high.
I know, and then she's like, oh, like, I can't do it. You think he killed Jason? Your father? It's so hard to mimic.
It is.
Because she like
tough.
She has a lot of like yeah. You think he has a stomach for that? I wish he killed Jason. Doesn't she say like I would have killed him myself?
It just gets serious at that point.
Yeah.
That's not funny anymore. All right. Did you want to do anything else, or do you think we got it?
You want to just do another Alice take?
I can try.
Just in case. I think the first one is great, but
okay. She kind of like him. You think he killed Jason? Your father? You think he has the stomach for that? I wished he'd kill Jason.
Oh my god.
She's cracking up.
It's so good.
She's having a great time.
Yeah, truly.
So anyway, Alice says Betty is acting crazy like Polly, and Betty stops her there and says Polly isn't crazy. Hal steps in and says that Polly is in fact crazy. He says that she's depressed and delusional.
Alice is wiping away her tears, but she's using her full palms.
Oh yes,
over her face
stressed.
to wipe them away, and she does that hair
the
Prince
shake
Charming
it out.
shake.
Yes.
Shaking the bob. But yeah, Hal says, did you actually believe the story? Her running off to Never Neverland and raising a family? That's a fantasy. Oh, I do want to say when she did say, I wish he killed... Wait, I wish he killed... Wait, doesn't she say, I wish I killed him?
She says both. I wish he'd killed Jason. I wish I killed Jason after what he did to Polly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Betty says that she doesn't believe them, and Alice says, you don't have to believe us. We're your parents. That's just so funny to me. So we then head back over to the boring business presentation by Fred. Fred's wrapping it up. Everyone looks very impressed, except Miles, of course, who says, well, after all that salt of the earth talk, I didn't expect you to be a dollar-chasing gentrifier. This guy is absolutely miserable. Nothing makes him happy.
No.
Also, Fred isn't the one who bought the drive-in. He's literally just trying to get work for his employees.
Yeah. Well, he was saying during the presentation, it's a win for the whole town because the work is going to come from Riverdale.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go basically back into Riverdale.
Which is true. You're not outsourcing it. It's right here.
Is literally the best person for the job.
It is.
Actually.
It is. Mayor McCoy bites back at Miles and says that Fred is a working man living in the real world.
Dang.
Go Mayor McCoy. She is the best of the McCoys.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. It's crazy that Miles is second.
Damn. Get her.
Well, I think the thing is, it goes to the thing of just...
He's funny.
Miles is funny.
Yeah, his character is funny.
Miserable he is.
Yes, they knew what to do with his character.
Yeah. Sadly, Josie is just a pawn of her parents.
Yeah.
But there's not, much to Josie, but the parents are, just...
Their character.
They're characters. Great. Yeah.
Mayor McCoy continues to tell Fred that she would like to offer him the bid, but it would require 2 shareholder signatures.
Yeah. And it's so sad because it's a fake out.
She does a fake out on
She does
Fred.
a fake out because she's I like to award him the contract, but I can't because I need the 2 shareholder thing.
She said something
signatures.
So impressed, in fact, that I would like to award you with the contract. I would like to.
Yeah, there you go.
But I can't.
It's that. Yeah.
It was so mean. Fred looked so relieved and happy at first.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because she tore Miles down, right? And then said how great Fred is. And then she tore Fred down. Yeah. And it just
Mayor McCoy.
Girl. Oh yeah. No, she could do anything. She's fine. But it was just oh my God, there is no
there was
reason.
A better way to say that.
Yeah.
All right, here's the actual scene of the episode that me and Rosal spent many, many, many hours on.
Yes.
But we did find the answer that we were looking for. I did not care about this conversation, nor did I pay attention because there was something looming. I wrote it down, but there was something. I was writing my notes and I was just, I don't care. I didn't care about this one. So we cut over to Pops, where Veronica and Josie are having a post-dinner dinner. They just got back from Mayor McCoy and Fred's meeting.
It was nighttime outside, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Josie is complaining that essentially her dad doesn't respect pop music or pop artists. She then asks Veronica what her sob story is. She tells Josie that she caught Hermione and Fred kissing. Josie basically says it's not right what Hermione is doing, but maybe there's another side to the story. That's the one thing Josie said that I liked is, well, maybe your dad fucking sucks. you don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to your mom about it. Because Josie's dad sucks.
Yeah.
So Josie knows.
Well, she was like, "Oh, I know dysfunctional families."
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So Josie's aware that, Veronica's dad probably, he is in jail. He's the devil incarnate.
Yes.
So, he had to have done something.
And then Veronica just called herself God.
And she's God.
Yeah.
So
two sides
of the same coin.
Janus coin.
The same Janus coin. Oh God. Okay. So anyway, the conversation's over. What I care about here,
getting to
the real thing, figuring out what the hell Josie was eating at Pop's Diner. She has fries. Veronica has a coffee as always.
Yeah.
But Josie brings something up to her mouth to eat. And me and Rosal were stuck on it for a hot minute. The problem is, at first it looks glazed.
Yes.
It's shiny on top. And then they have the bright neon lights of Pops illuminating whatever she's eating.
Yeah, so whatever color might be there is off.
It's gone. You just see the neon pinks, purples, blues. So you can't tell by color.
No.
So we had the 80-inch screen TV over here on pause, zooming in. At first, my first guess was Eggs Benedict, because I think we did figure out for sure that the bottom layer of whatever she was holding was in fact a piece of toast.
Yes. Initially, I thought, before we figured out it was the toast, I thought it might be a donut.
Yes, the first thought, which I also first thought, was like a bear claw.
Yes.
Some sort of glazed donut, because it has kind of bumps, like these.
Yeah. This glossy thing kind of looked like a maple bar type thing. It's hard to tell color wise, but it did, like, the glossiness of it kind of gave this glaze.
But I fought back immediately because she's eating fries.
Yeah.
So you don't order a donut with fries.
Well, we're joking that it might be chicken and waffles. Or did Luke say that? But
no, Luke said chicken strips or something.
No, that was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
We were all over the place. Me and Luke did come to the same conclusion that it was Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
You did not let it go. I was satisfied with Eggs Benedict. You were not.
Yeah. I thought it looked like cheese of some sort.
It did.
And I was joking that, like, so the way it is on this piece, well, we figured out it was bread.
For sure.
Right.
It's a
that
piece
was
of bread
the
on the bottom.
The first logical step into uncovering the mystery of what is Josie McCoy eating.
Yes.
Miss Josephine.
Miss Josephine Baker.
But, like, okay, so, like, she's eating this thing. It was kind of like a weird, like, it did look like a donut. It looked like kind of oblong. I don't know, or like a...
It's like an
oval type shape.
Half circle.
Yeah, so at first it was confusing because it didn't look like a piece of bread.
No.
But then we figured out it's a piece of bread cut in half.
Yes.
That was step one. Into uncovering the mystery. Yes. Step two, I would not stop at thinking this thing was cheese.
Yes, you were really adamant that it was cheese.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, oh, maybe it's like, it was kind of lumpy. So then I was like, oh, I was joking that maybe it was like tater tots or something.
Which would have been weird.
Which would have been weird to put like tater tots on bread with toast. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other guess was, we were joking that it was chicken strips that were like cut in half and laid like, so if you have like a piece of bread and you laid 3 chicken strips and melt cheese on it,
which would also be weird to do,
and then cut it in half and then you eat it. And
my argument for Eggs Benedict was that some people do make Eggs Benedict on toast. It's not always on an English muffin.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like a easy Eggs Benedict, meaning scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
so it would be toast, scrambled eggs. Because it is lumpy. Something looks lumpy on top of the toast. And then hollandaise sauce is kind of shiny. It is kind of glossy. Mm-hmm. So I kind of assumed, I was like, okay, it's just Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Now, the problem we both found was that, after scouring the web for any semblance of Pop's Diner menu, there was like nothing that fit the bill that we were thinking it was.
Yeah, I was looking up like classic diner menu stuff. So going past that, I thought maybe the toast was like a decoy, in the sense that most like items are served like with toast on the side.
Yes.
And maybe she was like making whatever she had mainly, she was putting on this piece of toast.
Yeah.
But then it was just figuring out what worked with the fries. Like, honestly.
Yeah, because it has to be something savory.
Yeah. So it ruled out like all the sweet stuff. But then it was like, is it cheese? Is it like a hollandaise? Oh, then the next problem after that was, okay, so probably on the set of Riverdale, whatever she's eating is cold.
Yeah.
Also, so whatever the texture of like actual food when it's hot does not apply to the food that is put into her mouth.
True.
Which really changed the thought of like, is this eggs? Is this a sauce? Is this cheese? Because it's like, it looked hard. And there's a thing where she bites into it and it kind of like, it like lifts like from the toast. And it's just like, did she bite into it?
Right.
It doesn't even look like she bit into it, but it lifted. So then
it did lift.
I don't know. It was just kind of weird.
But when we rewatched the episode just a few hours ago, again on the 80-inch screen TV over there, we paused it again and took an even closer look somehow. And we noticed that whatever the lumpy mixture was, it didn't quite look like scrambled egg. It looked kind of flaky.
Yes.
And then we both said maybe tuna, maybe a tuna melt, and because so that goes with Rosal's theory of it being cheese, because on a closer inspection, it does look like melted cheese, but cold. It has that hard, like that harder texture, but it's glossy. And then for sure, it wasn't scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
when
for
you
sure
when you put your eyeballs right up to the screen, it wasn't scrambled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I have a picture of the Pop's Diner menu like from the set, and the first option under the sandwiches is a open faced tuna melt on white or brown bread. So we cracked the case, y'all.
We cracked the case.
It is a open faced tuna melt on brown bread or toast or whatever.
Yes.
So I can sleep tonight.
A classic VNR detective mystery solved.
Oh my god. Gotta get the stamp.
Yeah, true.
This is solved.
Well, we gotta have the murder board.
True. Oh my god. Yes.
Of the sandwich. Yeah.
We have to somehow put in Fred's turkey on rye, hold the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Now that that's out of the way, at the time this episode is airing, we should have posted a poll before it came out.
Yeah.
For your best guesses. So at the end of the episode, before we upload it,
yeah,
we will see if there's any commenters, any guesses to discuss. I want to know.
I know. We solved it.
Yeah, did you?
But did you? So, you and Jughead in training, basically.
I know. Betty and Jughead.
I know. That's us.
We're solving the real mysteries here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we head over to Archie's house and we get a nice little conversation between him and Fred. Archie is worried about tanking at the variety show, and Fred says he'll still love him and support him no matter what, even if he, quote, bombs like Electric Dylan at a folk concert. Archie said, I'm not sure I know who that is. The Archie doesn't know any famous people, not just Josephine Baker.
But at least this time he responded.
He did. He got the chance to respond.
Yeah.
I did actually have to look up the reference. Did you know the reference?
No.
Okay. You know Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently Bob Dylan was a folk singer up until one day at a folk concert. He decided to publicly debut his transition into rock and roll to the dismay of the folk concert goers, which is totally fair. Like you paid to go see Bob Dylan at a folk concert and you just get this crazy, like, hard rock or whatever. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like that they called him Electric Dylan because he started playing the electric guitar.
Yeah.
At that folk concert.
That's a crazy place to start it.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't know what he was talking about there. Not at all. Not a clue. Did you have anything for that scene?
After he said, like, I'm not sure who that is, Fred says, I would still love you. Okay. And then he says, like, oh, like, I'm just so happy you're brave enough to go after something you care about.
Yeah. So sweet.
Now Archie's actually making the choice of what he wants to do.
Yeah. So Archie and Fred, really good communication skills, really open and loving.
And they're growing.
And they're growing.
Well, Archie's growing, I guess. Fred is fine.
Fred is doing no great. Changes necessary. Now we get the direct opposite of that when we head over to the Pembroke. Veronica is about to have a heart-to-heart with her mom, Hermione. But before she gets to do that, Hermione walks in and asks her to sign a document. Veronica was scared for a second, thinking it was divorce papers. But Hermione explains, "Oh no, honey, it's just the paperwork to award the drive-in bid to Fred." Veronica is confused as to why she would need to sign it, and Hermione explains that she and Hiram made Veronica a legal officer of Lodge Industries, making Veronica a shareholder. Whoa.
And she's like, surprise.
Surprise. Veronica gives an ultimatum. I think at first she asks, Veronica says, "And I was about to apologize to you," or something. But Veronica gives an ultimatum. She asks, "If I sign that, will you stop seeing Fred Andrews?" And Hermione's like, "No, I can't agree to that." Veronica storms off. And the second Veronica is through that door, Hermione rips the cap off of her pen and forges Veronica's signature. She wasted not a single second.
Not a single second. What also is funny, I've mentioned this already, but what I think is so funny is like Hermione is like, I can't promise that to not seeing Fred, but also she's going to see Fred at work the next day. So like she actually cannot promise that.
Yeah, that's the thing where we just came from a nice open conversation between Fred and Archie. And then we go to this, which is just misunderstandings.
Yeah.
No compromising, no talking. Just
like I know what Veronica meant, but
yeah, I know. It's like she literally can't agree to that.
I know what she meant, and then Hermione might be saying that to the relationship thing, but like physically she can't because she's working for Fred and they have no money.
Yeah, they're broke. Yeah,
like they'll be on the streets the next day if she does not have this job.
Yeah.
So, because her husband threw away all their money.
Yeah, and is in jail.
Yes.
So, Veronica, maybe cut her some slack. All right, next we head over to the music room. Val is practicing on the keyboard. Archie walks in and says he can't wait to sing with her in public, but tonight is not the night. And she should sing with the Pussycats, where she belongs, where her heart is, or whatever. Good job, Archie. Finally, he used his brain.
I know. Yeah, he says he doesn't want to be the one who broke up the Beatles.
Yeah, the
Pussycats.
Yoko Ono thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why this line just sounded weird, but he said, "In your heart, you're a pussycat. You'll always be a pussycat." Val is really appreciative, but she asks him, like, where does that leave you?
Oh, we do learn some stuff right here, though, before that, though. So when, what did you say? Oh, God, I forgot. I can't remember the sentence. Well, oh, yeah, after he says, like, oh, you'll always be a pussycat. Val's like, maybe, but, like, when she's singing with Josie, she has no vote, no agency at all. And then Archie's like, after talking to Josie's dad, it might be like a different tune because of what happened at the dinner party.
Yeah.
And Val's like, oh, that's why Josie's been acting like Catzilla.
Yes.
And then Archie's like, yeah, I think you could negotiate like new terms with her. And then, yeah, Val is wondering where that leaves Archie.
And we get a great quote here from Archie. He says, you want to do it together?
Yes.
I was...
Okay, here we go.
I was born alone.
I'll die alone.
I'll sing alone.
I'll be okay.
That was such a weird line from Archie.
The dramatics of that.
It was so dramatic, but he also, you could tell in his face that
he thought it was ridiculous.
So stupid.
But you were saying it looked like he was saving that for something.
He was sitting on that quote
because it was like
waiting
one of those
for the
things
moment
where you're laughing at how you're like, oh yes, I could use this.
Like, finally.
Yeah.
And I did tell Rosal about this, and I'm just gonna have to tell you too. I've seen that quote used a lot. You're born alone, you'll die alone, whatever. I have such beef with that quote. I get it from the metaphorical standpoint or whatever, but literally not a single human on this planet is born alone. You are incapable. He was not born alone. Archie is specifically, actually, for everyone, you come out of a mother, but Archie specifically, given what we know about his family, his mom was there. His dad was absolutely there.
Yeah.
He probably had many family members. Of course, the doctor was there. She did not have an at-home birth. She went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
She's a hospital woman. So it's like, Archie, you can't even say that.
Yeah. It's just, it's kind of like, it reminds me of when Archie was saying there was no one for him to support him for the music. It's very that.
He's forgetting his mother. He's forgetting Betty.
Exactly.
Betty was there. She was the same. She was an infant.
Yes.
She was there.
Yeah.
So it's fine though. I know what he meant, kind of, but maybe not.
I just love just talking about performing, and it's like, I'll die alone.
Like, hold on.
Just so dramatic.
All right, now we get a really great scene here. Buckle up. We're in Betty's room. I forget what she's doing.
She's just at her vanity.
Just sitting at the vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Behind her, we can see out of her window, and we spot none other than Jughead Jones climbing up a ladder to get to her window. She's super happy to see him, and she opens the window to let him in. He says, "You haven't gone full yellow wallpaper on me yet, have you? So let me just stop you here."
It's yourself. Let me just stop you here. So I kind of knew what yellow wallpaper was referencing. It is a book, but it's about a wife who just had a baby, and her husband's a doctor, and the mom, she kind of goes through mild postpartum depression, and this stupid man's solution was to be like, oh, you're depressed, let me lock you in this room so you can figure it out. So it's crazy.
She's locked in a room in her own house staring at the yellow wallpaper, and she slowly goes insane. So
that's a crazy reference.
I don't know why anyone would think that's a good solution for depression, but
well, Alice Cooper might.
Yeah. Yeah. Betty just starts saying, her parents are crazy, but she's also wondering if Polly might be crazy too because of the way she was acting. Polly was being a little erratic. She had the crazy eyes. Can't really blame her because she's locked in a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah.
So, maybe she's just stressed. And then Betty's worried that, of course, she's crazy too. Jughead grabs her shoulder and says, "Hey, we're all crazy. We're not our parents, Betty. We're not our families." Then he says, "Also," and pauses for a really long time. Betty is smiling as she asks, "What?" And then Jughead kisses her. Oh my God. So cute. They pull away and Betty goes straight back to business.
Yeah.
She yells, "The car." And what does Jughead say?
Wow. That's what you're thinking about in the middle of our moment.
So cute. And then she's like, no. The car Polly was telling us about, she remembered that Polly said her and Jason stashed away a car. And if they can find it, it will prove that she's not lying and she's not crazy. So now they have a plan to find that car. But they kissed, guys.
Oh my
God. So cute. Now we're at the big show. We're at the 75th annual variety show of Riverdale High, hosted by Kevin Keller, headlined by Josie and the Pussycats. So Josie and Val are talking backstage. Josie. So take a look at my character here. This is what Josie looks like right now. She has the pussycat ears, gigantic eyelashes, and she's holding. So Josie is applying mascara in front of the big vanity, and the camera blurs out everything for a second. to focus on the mascara she's holding, which of course is CoverGirl. It was not subtle. So Val was unaware until recently that Josie's dad was in town, which explains why Josie was being such a jerk. And Val wants to rejoin the Pussycats. Josie says, we already replaced you with Veronica, but Val says, my voice harmonizes with yours better. Josie smiles and says a really gross quote. She says, "There's always room for one more kitty in my litter box." Very gross.
So gross.
They're about to hug, but Val stops her first and makes her demands. Val asks to sing lead once in a while, and Josie says, co-lead, and only on the bridge. Like, girl, just let Val lead sometimes. That's a big deal. But Val accepts it, and if she's happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
All right, so we cut to the Pussycats performing. Josie is singing and doing the whole hand choreography for Donna Summer, I Feel Love. We get a shot of Josie's dad, Miles, looking very unimpressed, of course. And while this fun disco song is playing, we cut to Betty and Jughead walking around in the dark in the rain, and they're shining their flashlights on an old maple syrup sign, the one Polly mentioned. And they do find a car covered in a tarp and some twigs. They uncover the car and start looking inside of it. They find Jason's Letterman jacket. And I don't know about you, but I'm a fat ass. So I saw a box of unbranded Keebler Elf fudge stripe cookies.
No way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It was like a clear plastic box.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, ooh, good choice. Good choice for the road. So then they see these weird packages. I think Jughead picks up one of these packages and Betty asks what it is. And he says, drugs. Betty. So yeah, Jason and Polly had bricks of cocaine. So anyway, Betty says they need to get Sheriff Keller and they need to get Polly. And then we get this interesting camera shot. It's a POV of someone, we don't know who, spying on Jughead and Betty.
Mm-hmm.
So we cut back to the variety show. The Pussycats are still performing. Miles is still unimpressed. So unimpressed, in fact, that he gets up and leaves while Josie is still singing. Nice.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Nice guy. Josie sees this, and you can see that she's really hurt by it, but we get this way too long shot of Josie's face looking, I think she was going for sad.
Yeah.
But it looks confused. But she's doing the hand-arm choreography for the last bit of the song, and it's a close-up. So you see her worried face, and her hands are kind of like flailing at either side of her.
Yeah.
Like going up and down and to the side and stuff. And the way the camera is positioned and her face, it looks like she is confused about why her arms are doing that.
Yeah, her head keeps darting like left and right as she looks sad.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's just it literally just looks like she's confused that her arms are like moving.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's going on? That type of thing. The song ends. Everyone cheers. I think so. Just to mention, the Pussycats are wearing like cheetah print leotards. Val's leotard, well, hers is a full bodysuit.
Yeah.
And I think she has like a little corset on, like the waist corset.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a full bodysuit, and she has the tail on too. Josie's outfit though, it's a leotard. Yes. And when she turns around at the end of the performance, her butt cheeks are fully out.
Fully out. I mean, good thing your dad left before that.
You know what? That's why he left. He was like, yeah, I don't want to see
he
this.
He knew what the choreography was, and I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not this one. I think Veronica's outfit she had tights on, but it was also a leotard.
Yes.
But she did have, what did you call it? The boob window.
Oh, yeah. She has the boob window.
And this really, like, how do you explain it? Her shirt.
Yeah, it has like around the boob window. It's lined basically with like shoe like the shoe holes.
The eyelets.
Yes, those, like, they're massive around her whole just a V.
The V chest.
Yeah. And there's nothing else, like there's no like lace or anything to like wrap it up. It's just there.
It's just there. It looks really weird.
It looks really weird, and it's just really out of place because nothing else on the outfit is silver.
Yeah, I think that's what's off-putting.
Except for that.
Yeah.
And it's like, why was that the choice?
I don't know.
But
Veronica, she seemed like she was enjoying herself on the stage.
Yeah.
They did the cover of I Feel Love. It was fine.
Yeah. Hermione was impressed when she sang.
Yeah. When Veronica sang, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So the Pussycats leave the stage and Archie is standing. What is it called? You might know it. Like the side stage.
Yeah.
It's like the audience can't see him.
Yeah.
It's not backstage, but it's like side.
I don't know. It's
backstage.
actually called. Yeah. It's like behind the it's like in the wing, I guess, or something.
We'll call it a wing. That's
side
a
stage.
good one.
Yeah.
It's probably something wing. Anyway, Val hugs Archie and says that he's going to do great. And Veronica also stops to talk to Archie. She says, "This is my mea culpa moment," which is a Latin phrase which just means admitting fault or apologizing. But it's Veronica, so
yes,
you gotta make it fancy. But she apologizes for taking her anger toward her mom out on Archie. And he apologizes for trying to replace her spot with Valerie's earlier. She says, like, truer words have never been spoken or something. He asks how she's holding up. And she says, honestly, I'm holding on by my whiskers, which is one of my favorite lines.
It's good. Yeah.
She asks Archie how he's feeling, and he's worried about stage fright and all that. Veronica says, if you freeze out there, Red Troubadour, just focus on someone that makes you feel safe.
Oh, can I say the line?
Yeah.
Okay. It's when she asks how Archie's doing. Archie says, the prospect of total humiliation in front of this entire town is terrifying.
Which is a really big quote for Archie.
It's a
huge long quote. Sentence.
We're saying words. It's kind of sounded like Cheryl's quote when she talked about being the hot.
What was this hothouse flower?
Yeah,
something under the town scrutiny.
Wilt
under something like that.
Yeah. It was something like that. It was just total humiliation. In front of the entire town.
Yes.
Archie is in extremes this episode.
Yeah, poor Archie. And then Veronica says, if you freeze out there, Red Troubadour, just focus on someone that makes you feel safe. And Troubadour basically means a performer who performs about chivalry, just like being a gentleman and stuff. So whatever. Kevin, who's hosting the event, welcomes Archie to the stage. Kevin is dressed like and talking like a game show host, just so you know. Archie gets on stage and he's getting ready to start when Reggie, who's in the audience, yells, "Stick to football!" which causes Archie to hallucinate the football bros wearing those werewolf masks again.
Yes.
He takes Veronica's advice and he looks at his dad, Fred, in the crowd, and Fred is beaming with pride.
Yeah.
If you were unaware, Fred is played by legendary Luke Perry, and he is such a good actor because you could easily believe that Archie is his real son. By the way, he's looking at Archie. It's so cute.
He looks so proud.
It made me feel like, aw, my dad loves me.
He did look at Veronica a little bit before his dad, though, also, too.
That's why I mentioned that he took Veronica's advice. Because I think he looked at her like, and she was like, she nodded at him like,
Yeah.
Who makes you feel safe or whatever. It might also be that she makes him feel safe.
Like a little bit,
It probably was part of that.
Yeah.
Archie recovers from Reggie's comment and starts singing.
His song, I'll Try.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And at his second word, we get a glimpse of Josie looking at Val. Her expression is pure shock.
Yes.
Like, bewilderment. Whoa, he can sing. Yeah, bewildered. And like, Josie, where have you been? Like, what?
Truly, though.
Anyway, the song is really cute.
It's a really good song.
It's really good.
I don't understand how Mr. Castillo did not like Archie's songs. Like, this is a good song.
It was a cute song.
Like, I know it's probably newer in the like timeline, but it's great.
No, it's great.
He sounds so good.
His voice is really good for this type of music.
Yes.
It was great. I would listen to this song. It's kind of like a sad and slow song.
While he's singing like the first few words, Veronica like pulls out her phone and it just looks like she's like video recording him. But like, I'm guessing she takes a picture because like 10 seconds in, she like puts the phone down.
She's like, oh, I'm not impressed.
I think she was like so impressed by Archie singing that she like had to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, probably.
But it's just funny that she like held it up for like this, like, and he sung like 3 words and then it just goes right back down.
Nope. It's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Archie's song is kind of sad and slow. And during this song, we head back over to Betty and Jughead, who are running into Riverdale High because Sheriff Keller's there.
Yeah.
Because of the performance, I guess.
Yeah.
He says, I got your text. You know, what's going on? So in Riverdale, you just text the sheriff, I guess.
Text the sheriff. It's so funny.
They tell Sheriff Keller what they found. You know, Betty's like, Polly and Jason were running away together. You know, you got to go look at this car. And, you know, Sheriff Keller's ready to go. Before they leave, Betty takes a really long look at one of the like speakers in the hallway, like for announcements.
Yes.
From the principal's office.
Yes.
And Archie's song was playing in the background for us.
Yes.
I assume we were meant to believe that Archie's song was radiating throughout the entire school and she heard it because she looked at it like lovingly or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't understand how those speakers work. I assumed they are hardwired to come straight from the microphone in the principal's office, but I actually don't know. Maybe the sound is carrying through pipes or something.
Yeah, I was joking that it was for the people who had to take a bathroom break during the talent show.
Oh, yes.
And so they had it broadcast through the whole entire school.
Broadcasted, yes.
But
That's
it
a
would be
perfect word.
funny. No, but it is linked to the principal's microphone, right?
It is. It is.
So it's like, so they had to pull that microphone into...
Oh my God, the longest microphone
longest microphone cord into the talent show or the variety show. Sorry.
Yeah, variety
show.
We don't know if they're talented or not.
Get a talent.
Oh.
But yeah, so that microphone may or may not be in the variety show room.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
That's like what I thought. Maybe they brought the one microphone all the way over there.
Yeah. But it could not pick up sound that well, I feel like.
No, if it's just like he's
like,
in the
I
auditorium.
remember how bad the microphones were for like the morning announcement stuff.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to sound good.
I could never even hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, that took me out of the moment. You know, just saying. Anyway, we go back to Archie. He finishes up his song and he gets a standing ovation. He looks super proud of himself. Super cute. And Rosal, you had a problem with the variety show. And after rewatching, you are right. So the Pussycats headlined, meaning they were the opening performance.
Yeah,
right?
Val mentioned this earlier when Archie initially asked her to perform with him. She was like, oh, we're headlining.
Yeah.
Right?
They're opening the show.
Well, maybe.
They have to be, right?
I guess so.
They're headlining.
Yeah. Well, we went through like 2 different options that could have been possible. Either they opened the show or there's like an intermission in the middle and then they like open the second part of the show maybe.
Or
I don't think a headliner would close the show.
Why would a headliner close the show?
Yeah.
Unless a few people went before the Pussycats.
Yeah.
But either way.
It's weird. Yeah.
I'm assuming they opened the show because they're the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they didn't, but if you're assuming they did open the show, the Pussycats performed, followed immediately by Archie, right? Now, you know, you would assume there would be more people in the variety show, but now the scene cuts to Archie still smiling big, fresh off the stage, going into the hallway where the variety show audience who was just sitting there,
the whole audience,
the whole auditorium, They were just sitting over there, but now they are also standing in the hallways. Everyone is rooting for Archie again, as if he freshly came off of that stage.
Yeah, the hype is like at a 10.
Yeah, it's at a peak. It's still peaking right
Which
now.
wouldn't have been possible if they like had to like if Archie performed and then like 30 minutes later he came out.
Yeah, if Archie performed and then there was like 10 other performances, that there wouldn't be.
Yeah, because immediately as he walks out, the football guys are like, woo, woo, woo,
Yeah.
woo, 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 woo. Archie, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You killed it, man.
you killed it.
Which is like, okay, you guys were just bullying him, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, so then Val walks up to Archie and they're now really close to each other. It's obvious they're thinking about kissing. How cute. But Archie like protrudes his lower teeth out a little bit, like his chin.
Yeah.
Right before they kiss. And it was a little off-putting.
Yeah, I just really noticed it.
And it was really noticeable. It was
Yeah.
the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
It's not fair because they're doing close-ups.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
But we noticed it. I'm sorry. They do kiss. It was really cute. They both look super happy. It's great. Everything's good. So now we're still in the hallways and we see Veronica approaching Hermione and Fred, who are happily talking. Veronica stomps up to them in her high heels to interrupt their happiness. Veronica's like, "What's going on?" And Fred explains, much to Hermione's dismay, that the drive-in construction bid was awarded to his company. Veronica surmises that Hermione forged her signature. Fred, who is completely unaware of the tension, hugs Hermione. And while he's hugging Hermione, we see his back and the back of his head. And Hermione, we see her face. And for the entire hug, she is making full unblinking eye contact with Veronica.
And like Fred, like you kind of see Fred like pull away for a second, like he's gonna stop hugging, and Hermione like Hermione's hand like holds him in.
She does,
so she could stare at Veronica just a little bit longer.
She was not ready to stop staring. It went a little too long.
Yeah,
Riverdale likes to do that. Veronica says, "It looks like you won." Oh, I think she congratulates Fred first.
Yeah,
she says, "Congratulations, Mr. Andrews," and then she turns to her mom and says, "It looks like you won," and then she walks off.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're officially at the end of the episode because Jughead starts narrating about fear of the unknown, fear of facing it alone, fear that the closest to you are the monsters. While he's saying this, we see Josie sobbing in the school bathroom while her mom comforts her, of course, because Miles left, which he really just didn't need to do. That was like so mean for no reason.
No, yeah, for real.
Like the performance was good.
Yeah.
He just doesn't respect pop/disco music, I guess. Whatever. Jughead continues narrating. He says, "Fear that as soon as you slay one, there's another monster waiting to take its place." And with that, we see the sheriff arriving at the location of the car. It is pouring rain.
Yeah.
Pouring buckets. The sheriff finds the car, but it's set on fire, blazing fire. And I don't know what type of fire that was used because the rain was basically a waterfall.
Yes.
Everywhere.
One might say an atmospheric river.
Oh my God. Yes. How can a car stay alight in the event of an atmospheric river?
No, literally, it looked like a waterfall was pouring on the town of Riverdale. And somehow, like, under this waterfall, there was a fire that was burning.
Yeah. How did it stay lit? What did whoever pour on the car to make it that flammable?
Yeah.
It was drenched in water. Whatever. We then cut to Betty and Jughead running through the Sisters of Quiet Mercy home for troubled youths. They're running through the halls, and we don't know how they got past security, but they did. They make it to Polly's room. They open Polly's door and find that her window that leads outside is shattered. Shards of glass are still stuck into the window frame, and some of the shards are covered with blood. Betty and Jughead kind of stick their heads out of the window to look around, and Jughead narrates something, but he says at the end, "Where was she going, and what will she do next?" And the window scene is so funny to me because Polly is a petite, pregnant young woman. And the visual of her using enough force to crash through this window is so hilarious to me.
Yeah. It's wild to think because it does not look like someone like neatly broke this window.
No, someone crashed through that window.
Someone crashed through the window. It's jagged. It's pointy.
Yes.
There is like two like hooks of like glass that have like a whole bunch of blood on it also. And it just, I don't know how it's possible to jump out the window.
No.
Like it is like, I don't know how to describe it besides it being like the most like so jagged.
That's why I think whoever jumped out the window, like they didn't break the window and then jump through it. They crashed through the window. No,
they crashed through the window.
Because if you were to use an object to break the window, you would have, swiped it around so giant shards weren't sticking out.
Yes.
And also when we looked around the room, it didn't look like there were any objects for her to use.
Mm-hmm.
So that young woman used her body, her pregnant body, to careen out of the window to the floor.
Yes.
Where was she going, and what will she do next?
Tune in next week.
Yeah.
We don't even remember.
I do not. Yeah.
So it will be a shock to us.
Yes. Most of this is so new to me because with Riverdale, there's so much information happening that it's really easy to forget a majority of it.
Yes.
All I know is that I love this show. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
Truly.
Truly.
That concludes our coverage of episode 6 of Riverdale. But before we let you go, let's share our favorite quote of the episode.
Yeah. I think mine, I had a tough time choosing. I didn't even choose one, actually. That's how tough.
I'll do mine first. I've decided.
Okay.
Try harder. Maybe try not sucking so much. That's my favorite quote.
Oh, it's so good. I just make mine stick to football.
Stick to football.
Oh gosh. Okay. What should I pick? I mean, I do love I was born alone. I do love that one.
That one's, I think, if you were to like pick a quote.
Yeah.
Like really, that's one of the quotes that's very pickable.
Yeah.
It's a good standalone quote.
It's pretty funny. The litter box one just actually grosses me out.
It's disgusting.
Sadly. Yeah.
So is your favorite quote Archie's?
I think it'll be Archie's, yeah.
Say it.
Okay. Do I even have it?
Pretty easy.
It was just, I was born alone. I'll die alone. I can't even say it. And I'll sing alone. I'll be okay.
Oh, Archie.
Oh, Archiekins.
Archiekins. Oh, little Archie.
Oh, little Archie.
Some honorable mentions for me is, honestly, I'm hanging on by my whiskers.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a cute one. Find yourself a new cat. Someone skinny and beautiful, but not more skinny and beautiful than you.
That one's great too.
Yeah, I like those ones. Archie's is of course good.
Yeah, it's like bad good. Like that's the problem.
Yeah, and for dishonorable mentions, it would be, there's always room for one more kitty in my litter box. Yeah. Oh my God. We would love to hear what your favorite quote of the episode was, as well as any other comments or questions you might have. Also, we want to know, what you were thinking about Josie's food.
True.
We had a lot of thoughts about that. But yes, so if you can, head over to the comment section and please let us know if you're interested in commercial-free listening, bonus content, or if you just want to send some support our way, please check out our Patreon. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, and Patreon, all under Riverdale and Back Again. We will be uploading the next episode next Saturday, so make sure to follow or subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you all for hanging out with us, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Until next time.